Extractor drones are special items in Warframe that you can build that passively farm resources for you. Are they actually useful though? That's a question I'll be answering in this video. There are two types of extractors, the Titan Extractor and the Distilling Extractor. Each of these types have a regular version and a prime version. The reusable blueprint for the regular version can be bought from the market, while the prime version is only available during certain prime access packs or prime resurgence rotations. The Distilling Prime Extractor is available during Prime Resurgence for Rhino Prime or Mag Prime, and the Titan Extractor Prime is available for Frost Prime or Ember Prime rotations. When buying the Prime versions, you get a reusable blueprint as well as an already built extractor. After you've purchased the blueprint, you can build these in your foundry. The way extractors work is that they give you the same amount of resources as 4 resource pickups. At least that's what the wiki says. This isn't really true since I've gotten above this range, but it's a good general guideline. The Titan Extractor is a more basic extractor. It has a higher chance of farm common resources and takes 4 hours to complete its farm. The Titan Extractor Prime possesses the same drop chance but double the capacity. Double the capacity just means you get double the resources compared to the regular version. The Distilling Extractor has a higher chance for uncommon and rare resources, double the health of the Titan Extractor, and takes 8 hours to complete its farm. The Distilling Prime once again has double the capacity, and a slight increase in getting uncommon resources. You can deploy an extractor in any planet except for the Void, as long as you've completed all the nodes on that planet. To deploy one, you just need to hover over the drone icon at the bottom of your screen. It shows you the resources that drop from that planet, as well as the deploy extractor button. If you don't see the drone icon, then you need to click on the resource drones button to cycle to that view. Clicking on the deploy extractor button will show you a list of all your currently available extractors. From here, you need to select the one you want to use to deploy it. After that, you just need to wait until the timer completes to retrieve it and collect your resources. You can always retrieve it early, but you won't get any resources for doing so. Determining what drone you want to use and on what planet depends on which resource you want. You need to find a planet with the resource you want and then find the extractor with the best chance of getting it. All the resources available on a planet can be categorized as common, uncommon, and rare. Research resources are considered as uncommon. This chart from the wiki shows the categorization of each resource type. So if you match this with the drone chances, then you'll find the best drone to use. So for example, if you wanted a lot of ally plates, you can deploy Titan Extractors on Venus and Ceres. But if you want a lot of Orkin cells, you would deploy Distilling Extractors on Ceres and Saturn. Some good resources to aim for are Hexanon from Jupiter, Entrati Lanthorns from the Zerman, and Orkin cells, plastids, or mutagen samples. My personal rotation is Zeraman for Entrati Lanthorns, Deimos for Orkin cells or Neurodes, Saturn for Orkin cells or plastids, and Uranus for plastids or polymer bundles. The number of drones you can deploy depend on a few factors. The first of these being mastery rank. At MR0 to MR4 you can deploy 1 drone at a time, at MR5 to MR9 you can deploy 2, and finally you can deploy 3 drones at MR10+. Players who have bought Prime Access can deploy an additional drone. This only refers to Prime Access. Buying a Prime Resurgence pack doesn't count. Lastly, players who bought one of the Founders packs are also able to deploy an additional drone. So the highest current achievable deployed drone amount is 4 for non-Founders and 5 for Founders. Extractors have a chance to take damage while deployed that increases with the planet's enemy level. If your extractor health ever reaches 0, then it'll be destroyed and you won't gain any resources from it. All you'll be able to do is scrap it. An extractor's full health cannot be destroyed in a single deployment. You would have to send one out that's already damaged for that to happen. Once an extractor reaches 100%, then it no longer takes damage, so you don't have to worry about leaving it on a planet for too long. Extractors slowly recover health at a rate of 1 health every 5 minutes, so it takes 5 hours to fully recover a Titan Extractor, and 10 hours for a Distilling Extractor. The best way to skip this wait is just to build more extractors than you need. One of the best features of extractors is that you're able to deploy and retrieve them from the Warframe Companion App. This is great because it means you don't have to sign into your console or PC and can do it right from your phone. This also means you can do it just before going to bed, or while you commute, or whenever you have a moment to spare. Plus, the menu for deploying it on the phone is much simpler, so it's also quicker to do it through the app. So, are extractor drones good? Yeah, I think so. It's not a must-use by any means, but it does help a bit. You can either use it to slowly farm an annoying resource, or you can use it in addition to your regular farming to get more of the resource you want. It's basically a set it and forget it system They get a nice bonus over time. Do you know what else is a nice bonus? Liking the video and subscribing to my channel.